So, we've somehow managed to make it to 2023. Now, as I was making those two videos of the Blockland New Year's server party, I thought I might as well make a few more videos. I know I said I don't want to make videos on YouTube anymore, and I don't really, because I hate what they've done to the site, but since I've nowhere else to put those videos, I had to put them on here, and so it doesn't really hurt to make a few more, I guess. But don't expect many more, though. There's like a few things that I want to talk about, maybe show a few things, but I'm really just not active on here. For the most part, I'm not going to be active on here. I might record next year's Blockland New Year's party, but we'll see about that. I mean, that's if we even survive until then. I mean, that's like the only time of year Blockland actually gets active, because the game is pretty much dead. The developer Badspot abandoned it, and well, now it's dead. I mean, you could make an entire video on Badspot, although I don't really want to put it on this channel, because I just sort of think it's not even worth talking about. Other people have spoken plenty about him. Like with Blockland, the game is actually really good. Like, I like the game. It's so much potential, but the owner, the developer, just didn't seem to... Well, he just sort of decided that he didn't really want to develop it anymore, which he doesn't have to, but then he wonders why the game's dead. As long as he keeps the master server going, that's all he really needs to do, though, now. I'd actually rather he leaves it alone now, because it's just the leftover handful of hardcore players that still do stuff on it occasionally. Maybe they make a game mode server or something, then people come on for a week and then it dies again. Anyway, you can see on the screen here I've got Roblox open, and I don't even play Roblox much anymore. I don't really develop stuff on it. I never really was a developer, though. Like, I know how to script, I can make stuff on it, but I never really developed games. Like, even though I have games on my profile, I mean, they're just sort of basic ones. I mostly did them to recreate the games of like 5 years ago at the time I made those. So when did I make The Wave? It must have been 2014. So I was trying to recreate, like, see this, the style in this Kartopia by Diddleshot, who is now Takashio, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know why I changed, but there must be a good reason for it. I know that Diddleshot was getting censored in chat for some reason. I guess it's the word diddle, maybe. Roblox chat is weird, though. Censors the things you don't expect it to, but then you can still say things that should be censored. Anyway, this place in particular gives me a lot of nostalgia, because I used to go on it. I probably shouldn't use that word, actually. The N-word. No, not that N-word. The nostalgia word. Because I think it's a bit overused at the moment. So, let's play. I hope this actually records it, because I've been having issues with OBS. And you'll notice this is the old version of OBS. I managed to find the old version, because I honestly think this is better. I don't want a whole studio thing, or whatever it was, whatever they were trying to be. Alright, let's go in our cart. See, this is a classic place, this. Good old Lego X track. This was like the one place where Diddleshot didn't actually build everything because the track wasn't his. But he still scripted the trains and made them, although I'm pretty sure this cart is just an Lego X cart. You know, Roblox was so good back in its day. I started playing Roblox in 2010. Now, this account of mine was made in 2014 because I couldn't get in to my old account because I thought I'd forgotten the password. But then after making this account, I actually finally remembered the password to my other account, Micro321. That was my account. And I went in, and for some stupid reason I changed the password and stuff to some random stuff. I have no idea why I did that, but I couldn't get back into it ever again, which is a shame. I think I kind of just felt like I wanted to distance myself from it because it had a load of free models. Well, it's like I used to get free models, edit them, and then re-upload them because I was like 10 years old at the time. But I had like pages of model 137 or whatever. You know, they used to model them because if you didn't have an over 13s account or whatever it was called back then, like you couldn't name your stuff, you couldn't chat. That was what my account was at the time. I did manage to unlock it though, so I could chat, because you had to like link an email and stuff. But yeah, I started in 2010, and I've got access to an alt account that was made in 2011, but I don't see why I would need to lie about that, because I know there's a lot of people who say, yeah, I know, I'm just going around in circles. Wait, let me delete that actually. Yeah, a lot of people, they seem to lie about their account age and stuff, and when they joined Roblox, or I joined like in whatever, like who cares? I mean, I'm only mentioning it so you understand like why I like old Roblox, because I played it back then, and even that wasn't even old Roblox. There's a lot of people who played before, say, like before me, they say 2009 was the best, and I can't comment on that because I never played then. And I would have been playing as a guest for at least a week, might have been a few weeks actually, because I wasn't really allowed to make an account. I think in the end I sort of just did it anyway. Right, let's get this train around. Yeah, this is like the only train that actually works on here. All the others are broken, because this one uses a vehicle seat, and the other ones, they sort of have that old, it's like the old cart controls, but in a train model. But it's also broken. This is why I don't like stopping on here as well, because it's very hard to get going once you stop. But then you need to slow down to change the points. Yeah, old Roblox was better. Like, there's just no question about it. Oh, I need to respawn now. Sometimes when you spawn it, it just doesn't quite go. Once it picks up speed though, then it's fine. Now, I've got another video that I'll probably do on Roblox, because that is one of the things what now? Okay, I'm gonna have to go around the other way because that is cringe. But yeah, I've got another video that I'm gonna make about Roblox, a certain subject that may be controversial, but it is honestly the truth. It's not just because I was younger, like the way the website, the way the game was going, it just had a better direction. I mean, most of the problems definitely started coming out when DevX was released, but that's something I want to talk about in the next video. Well, not the next video on this channel, but the next one about Roblox. Oh, I've got to change that or I'm gonna crash. That was close. See, the square ones, they don't have the automatic points changing thing that the circular ones do, because these are free model points. I just want to at least show you guys the train getting out of here. Okay, let me try pressing it again. Okay, I actually made it past it this time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, see, it might get going again, might get going. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's it. It's really difficult to get out that yard. Oh, the road looks fast pass. Old logo. Yeah, even the old logo was better. Like, now it's just some really basic. Like, it doesn't... It's not recognisable. Whereas the old logo actually had character. And I'm not talking about the really old logo. I'm talking about the one that most people remember from... when was the year? Like 2006 to 2016 or something. Or was it 2017? You know, the red outlined white text. The stylized O. Okay, I feel like this video is going on a bit longer than I wanted it to, but I kind of just wanted to show you guys this bit over here. So you can spawn here, or you can spawn in the yard. I spawned there at the start of the video, but you can just spawn in the yard as well. Showing what they did to the oof sound. Well, I suppose they couldn't really keep it. You know what's annoying? Like, they wouldn't have even known if that guy didn't make that video about that game that I can't even remember what it was called. Like, that's how irrelevant that game is. And this guy made that Let's Play video of it and was like, oh, that sounds like that sound in Roblox. And then suddenly it caught the attention of whoever that guy was that made the sound. You know what's really annoying though? It's like literally anyone could have made that sound. And other people have actually made sort of sounds that pretty much sound the same, just slightly different, which means they can use it. Because it's not exactly the same. Like, it's not even like a song or anything, is it? It's literally a sound effect. Oh, come on, come on, come on. See, Roblox really ruined old places like this when they updated the physics. In the olden days, this would have just buzzed through. You know what I found weird though? This is like the only circular one that doesn't have the automatic point switching when you come from the other direction. See, if that had it, then this problem wouldn't happen, because I wouldn't have to slow down to change the points. Yeah, I think the train is stuck. Let me show you what I mean. That is terrible. Oh, we spawn here now. And there is that bit up there, but it's a pain to get up there. You need the car, and then you have to go all through there. Then you get up there, you come around, and that's it. Like, that is literally the map. But you know, this has character, like, unlike the terrain stuff that places have today. Also, this was pretty ahead of its time, I guess. Like, it's something people used to do, like decals, to make trees look more realistic. Although I prefer just the good old wooden cylinder with a green ball on top of the grass texture. I remember when there was only like 10 material types or something. Was it, you had wood, ice, slate, something else. I think it was like stone, but it was slightly different. It was different to slate. And what else was there? There were less materials than they have now. Now you've got like neon brick, stuff like that, which does make it easier, because the old way of doing it would have been to put material textures on. Caution, unsuitable for large trees. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, if you're wondering why I'm using OBS instead of Fraps as well, like, basically I don't have Sony Vegas anymore because I'm using Windows 8 here, as you can see. I switched from Windows 10. If you didn't see that hidden video I made last year, I switched from Windows 10 to Windows 8 because I'd had enough. I did try switching to Windows 7, but I couldn't quite get it to work, so I went with Windows 8 instead. And you could, I think I mentioned this in that other video, like, you could actually still buy Windows 8.1 new, like, unwrapped. I mean, no, sealed. Hasn't been unwrapped. New. Like, you can still buy them, because I know Windows 8.1 wasn't that popular, but it was better than 8. I hated 8, but 8.1 is... it's better than 8.1. It's tolerable. I'd still prefer 7, but at this point 8.1 is better than 10, which is a shame because 10 was actually pretty good in its early years. Like, it was only in 2000 until 2017 they made that update. It was the anniversary update, I think, which basically ruined compatibility with all my old games. Did you know they also removed compatibility of AGP graphics cards in that update? Though not many people were probably still using them by that point, but some people were. Okay, this is sort of turning into a Windows discussion now, but yeah, that's why I'm using OBS, because I'm just doing it in one take. I want to avoid editing my videos now. I just want to do one take, save the video, and that's it. And yeah, I know I could use hotkeys, but for this video I really can't be bothered to set that up. I mean, I had it set up for the Blockland ones, but yeah. Okay, I think I've explained all I need to explain. Yeah. Okay. If you're still listening, well, congratulations, you have a lot of patience. Goodbye.